Hi, welcome to BrainyBuzz. Today we are starting the tutorial for HTML. In this course we will learn what is HTML, why we are using HTML, how to design the structure of a web page and various tags available. So let's start with the first tutorial, that is the HTML introduction. So before starting we'll see the course content. It is HTML introduction, structure of a web page, headings, paragraphs, formatting, colors, background, phrase tags, comments, fonts, marquees, images, links, tables, frames, lists, layouts, forms, multimedia, blocks, etc. So okay, first let us see why we are learning HTML. Okay, these days internet is a very famous thing. You develop your websites, your web pages, and lots of other things. So to design a web page or to design a website, you should know HTML. It is the basic thing that you should know before going to CSS or JavaScript or jQuery or HTML5 or CSS3. HTML is the starting phase, like you learn ABCD in your class, so you have to learn HTML before going further. So let's see what is HTML. HTML is basically hypertext markup language. It is a markup language, it is not a programming language. It is basically used to design and develop your web pages. That means whatever you see on your web page, whenever you open a particular site in Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, the page that you see is written in HTML. So that is why it is important for you to learn HTML, so that you can at least develop a web page. Okay, your Tim Berners-Lee invented www and HTML. Your HTML is independent of browser. That means you have to run an HTML program, and if you open that HTML program in any of the browser like Chrome or IE or Safari, Firefox, it will work the same. Another thing, HTML tags are not case sensitive. The tags that this is a tag, this you can see over here, the keyword between these angular bracket, it is a tag. So whether you write this HTML in capital letters or small letters, it will be same for your browser, but the text that you write, it is case sensitive. Another thing, HTML is interpreted by browser, it is not compiled. It is a medium for user design. Another thing that you should keep in mind is that HTML file should have an extension .htm or .html. Now what is a tag? Tags are basically the keywords, like in your C or in any other language you have keywords. Same is in HTML, you have keywords. They are the basic or they are predefined keywords that have their own meaning. That means whenever browser will interpret your HTML program, it will read these keywords within the angular brackets, and they have their functionalities, predefined functionalities, and your browser will implement these functionalities on the text. I'll tell you it later. Basically the tags will come in pair. That means this is the start tag, and with a slash it is the ending tag, or you can also say it as the opening or closing tags. There are two types of tags. One is the container tag, another one is the empty tag. Container tag, they come in pair, like they have the starting as well as the ending tag. This is the start and this with slash is the ending tag. Whatever you want to write, you write between these two tags. Another thing is the empty tag, they do not have the closing part, only one is necessary. Now what is the element and attribute? Your HTML tag plus the text to which the instruction applies is the HTML element. Now see, this is your HTML element and this h1 is the tag. An attribute is the additional feature you can use to configure the element. Okay, this h1 is the tag. Your align is the attribute of h1 tag that is applied to your text. That means you want your heading to be present in the center of your document. So the difference is, this is the tag, opening and closing tag, and this whole thing is element. So this is the structure of the HTML page. Whenever you start writing the HTML program, it should start with the HTML tag and it should end with the /HTML tag. There are two important sections of the HTML page, that is the head tag and the body tag. This will contain the header information about your HTML page, like your title or anything like that. And body tag is the most important. Whatever you will see on a document or on a web page, that should be included on a body. Like whatever text if you write welcome or if you write hello, it should come between this body tag. So HTML tag basically tells the browser that this is an HTML document and you should treat it as the HTML page. HTML tag will have one attribute, that is the manifest attribute. It specifies the address of the document's cache manifest. It is like for online browsing. Now the editors, mostly we'll use Notepad and TextPad. There are other professional editors like Adobe Dreamweaver, Microsoft Expression Web, Coffee Cup, HTML editor. But for these tutorials, we'll first program into Notepad and after that we'll start in Adobe Dreamweaver. So let's look into HTML program. Open your Notepad. Okay, now start writing your program. As I told you that you should start with the HTML tag. After that your head tag will come, and after that body tag. Okay, now your head tag, it will contain a title tag. That means whatever you want to write over there. I'll show you. And whatever text that you want to include in your document body, that means the web page, you should write it between these two body tags. So this is a demo HTML page. So then when you save it, you choose all files because you have to give it as the .html extension. HTML demo.html. This is the file name that you have given. Then save. Then go to this location where you have saved the HTML file. So now you have written the HTML program in Notepad, but here you can see the icon as the IE, because that means whenever you open this document, it will by default open in IE. So let's just double click it, open this document. Now here I'll show you the difference. Here you have written the title demo page, it will go over here, demo page, and in the body you have written this is a demo HTML page, it should come over here. Okay, that means whatever you want to write in this document, you should include it in a body tag. So in next tutorial we'll study about the head tag and the body tag in detail, and we see the attributes or the various tags that are available. Thank you.